Hi students, today we'll be going to see about types of inquiry. There are three main types of inquiries: normative inquiries, conceptual, factual. So normal inquiry types based on concept type of inquiries and based on truth, fact type of inquiries. So inquiries are three types. First comes normative inquiries. So it is useful to find the values that guides individuals and groups in taking decisions. So it is meant for identifying morally desired standards that are used as a guide to access something as good or bad. It's about ought to be what is good. Examples can be easier for you to understand about normative inquiries. Why must some information kept confidential? You have to think it. Like keeping a doctor's report confidential, it must be kept confidential for the sake of a person. How an engineer can protect the public life in a given situation. Like if he is designing a jet, train or something like that, he must protect the public safety. What are the moral rights an engineer should possess in order to fulfill their professional obligations? So these are all normative inquiries types. Next comes conceptual inquiries. These are useful in clarifying the meaning of concepts, principles, issues in engineering ethics and expressing by single word or by statements. For example, what is safety? What is meant by risk? How safety is related to risk? And what is a profession? What is an occupation? These are all things comes under conceptual inquiries. Next comes factual inquiries. These type of inquiries provide facts regarding understanding and resolving the issues. I used to get various information like history of engineering, procedures used in risk-benefit analysis. So examples are what are all the laws enforced in intellectual property rights recently. So intellectual property right is right. It's a right to safeguard one's intellectual ideas. What are the laws enforced recently? What are the procedures used in making risk assessment? What is the validity period of a patented product? So these are all some descriptive or exploratory inquiries to be done. So these comes under factual inquiries. So what is the strengths of inquiry? Why does we need inquiries? It emphasizes on putting and understanding and learning, not on memorizing the things. So students can understand large concepts related to specific concepts. Even if it is learnt under inquiry type of method. Inquiry activities can be more engaging than normal chalk and talk method. So works with any group of people of any ages, many different educational settings in order to learn a lot. Builds of all experiences and knowledge that students bring to classroom, no matter how diverse they may be. There may be different types of students, no matter what their types are and their capability. But because of this inquiry method, they will be able to understand in a good way. In addition to strength, there is weakness also. What is the weaknesses? Specific topics may not be covered in school year when only inquiry is used. All the topics cannot be taught through inquiry method. So many students do not know how to ask questions too. So teachers' first attempts at inquiry may seem difficult or discouraging because students won't be open up their mouth in order to inquire. So it is a little bit tougher task. Inquiry focuses on helping children ask questions. Therefore, instructors must learn the art of asking good questions. So, with this, we move on to next one, moral autonomy. So, moral autonomy is self-determining or independent. Autonomy is independent. So, this the ability to think critically and independently about moral issues and apply this normal thinking to situations that arise during professional engineering practice is moral autonomy. So there are few factors which influences moral concern, moral autonomy. Atmosphere in which the person is brought up in his childhood, that matters a lot. One's relationship with friends and relatives matters. One's interaction with his neighbors matters. One's family structure and family's economy, it also matters. So education institutions influence, teachers influences, media influence, social events influences. So there are few factors which influences the moral concern. So what are the skills required to improve moral autonomy is proficiency in recognizing the moral problems and issues in engineering, skill in understanding, clarifying, and evaluating the arguments which are against the moral issues, ability to make imaginative and creative alternative solutions. So, if these type of skills are needed there in a person, they can be morally autonomy. In addition to that, adequate knowledge to use common ethical language, the ability of understanding the importance of one's maintaining one's moral integrity. In healthcare, respecting people's autonomy, informed consent, medical confidentiality is another implication of respecting people's autonomy. So, autonomy is nothing but it is self determining. We have to determine ourselves, we have to think independently. Only we are there are many factors which affects us. Only we are when we are proficient in analyzing the problems, if we have the skill to understand it, if we have the skill to find any solution, then you can make it.